Good day guys, coming here, welcome back to my channel, and on this part of video we'll be featuring the last challenge of Langrisser X Guyver collab, and for this video we'll be doing the black tag method featuring the collab hero Archanfel. And of course before we begin, do read the notes that I am leaving out for you guys to go through and watch to the end for the equipment and item build to share with you guys. You don't have to copy it one for 100%, but this is just a guideline. And yeah, and just to let you guys know, this, even though it's a black tag, it still depends on your character's training level. And of course, if your training is not as high as mine, don't worry, you can you'll still be able to go through this challenge, but you'll just probably miss out the clearing the stage within 12 turns. That's all. But it's not golden ticket, so that's not a big deal. And the greatest RNG probably that we gotta take note is the respawn point from the machines that summons. I'm gonna call those gears machine from Gizarov, that summons the enemies every turn. So we gotta be careful about the area that they spawn. Just try to be like mine, and of course later on there will be certain turns there where the respawn points of the enemies will not be great, and we just gotta move and adjust a bit. The greatest things, the most important thing you got to take note is that make sure the enemies are not standing very close to the boss when Awakeners is trying to cast 3C, because our 3C will be refreshed very fast when we are hitting only one enemy, so we're trying to aim for that. So once you summon boulders and the rig goes in the shell, the green G unit goes to Awakeners, but that will change later on. So at the start we will be using Ghost in the Shells to kill this machines that is closest to us, so we don't want it to keep respawning enemies near us ASAP. Then the level up will be green, range green, so we don't have any healers, so this is gonna be our only healers. Then afterwards boulders will start casting its buff on the whole team, and we will be trying to spam AoE. And of course the MVP here is definitely Archanfel on his force field ability, because any enemies who stands 3 blocks away from you, they cannot target your ally. So since the boss do not move around and his attack range is 5 blocks, he will not be able to attack us, and this is why the MVP here is using Archanfel for this challenge. All you need to do is just bring shield. You do not need him to attack, so we are just having one lesser heroes for this challenge, and this is why it actually, this stage for this black tag to work on, it needs some training ability, higher range of training for your other characters. So of course don't worry, you have casting and also salad, so only use casting. I do not use salad. Any one of you want to follow this or to perform even better than mine, you can do both casting and salad. So alright, other characters, whichever can AoE, you AoE, and you'll be trying to save the 3C late, after the first turn we'll be saving the 3C for the boss, for Awakeners, because the 3C will be we need a little bit of luck. Is the crit, the 3C will be dealing 6 bolts of AoE, and if every bolt or as much as you can deal crit damage, you're gonna be speeding and clearing this final challenge faster than I do. So it's gonna take between 11 to 14 turns. Then for Archanfel's force field to work, it will only work for allies who stand 2 blocks around him. Once you move out 2 blocks away from him, the boss will attack you if you're within the 5 blocks range. And I did a lot of mistake thinking the range is actually 3 blocks range, which is not. So okay, with no allies around the boss, we'll start casting Awakener's 3C. So as you can see, the damage is quite high. Only the first turn you'll be using the Thunder AoE, and afterwards we just keep spamming the 3C, and we'll get boulders to try to reduce the boss HP for us. So the boss has a total of 4 revival and 1 main HP. So each time the boss die, it will sacrifice, or one of this machine unit will die. So you gotta kill the boss 4 times to make it sacrifice the all 4 machines, so no more minions will respawn again, and left the last life, the 5th one, which is the boss. So once there is no enemies close, we'll be trying to use single target attack to focus on the boss. So as you can see, every allies are doing their part to attack any enemies and the boss. So right now, the only thing is next turn, as you can see, is minions will spawn out and you gotta spam your AoE on them. So first 8 turn is not a big issue, no biggie, because you have the help and assistance from summoning Boulder, the Boulder God itself. So the problem is after the first 8 turns, you're only left with 4 to 5 turns left to finish off the boss, and that is not enough time for you to summon another Boulder within the 12 turns, because the idea is to get all achievement within 12 turns to get it. But then again, like I said, the 12th turn achievement reward is not very fascinating, so it's okay to lose out that reward. Okay, the best RNG is that the debuff the boss get is like getting damage increment, etc. So if you do not have it, no worries, no biggies, we can just do it as per normal. So of course, on this turn, if you're lucky or crits happen, the boss should have lost 1 of his HP by now, which will speed up progress. But apparently, as you can see, I do not have the great RNG here, but no worries. So this is a normal or not so good RNG. And as you can see, Archanfel's energy is running low, so the next time we'll be needing him to go into sleep, and that means we will need our team to retreat away from the boss 5 blocks away, because the boss range attack is 5 blocks. The only one that can tank hits directly is Schaffenel, because of the Miko unit she brings that can tank the physical damage. But other than that, I won't advise you to let your allies standing anywhere close to the boss when the force field is not on. Then one thing to note is you can detach the Guyver unit, I'm gonna call it the Red Guyver and the Green Guyver unit, from yourself, and you can act again, which you'll be seeing what I'm doing right now, to reset the CD of your skills. And this works best for Awakener, especially in these situations where the enemies are not close to the boss and your 3C can hit the boss alone. And the things to take note is what we hate most will be the Lancer unit, because by default their passive gut range is 2 blocks, and once they cast it, the gut range is 3 blocks. So take note, even though the icon is the Landis gut icon, but the gut range is actually 3 blocks. So take note. So after spamming the 3C, you'll be teleporting Awakeners away to safety range, so the boss cannot do anything, and we just let the enemies run and do what they want to do. And I will say, if given a chance, you'll be saving your AoE when there is more enemies, and spamming your single target AoE or single target skills when only the boss is around, even with the chance of getting damaged by him on your exchange, because you will see later on that later my Ghost in the Shell will be taking damage from a boss, but that's not a great deal as long as I stay within the force field range of Archanfel, so no worries. This is a very bad RNG for the enemies because they are not moving closer to us, so Shuffle is not able to blast the other two, the Lancer and the Demon unit. And right now this is very bad, as you can see, because they're standing so close. I'm not able to use my Awakener 3C to damage all of them. And this is a part where bad RNG comes. You got to be a little bit flexible, and you might want to use other skills instead. So we're gonna try to stand an AoE. So right now our range for Ghost in the Shell should be quite far, so we should be able to blast the rest, but I don't think they will die. That's not enough. So yep, so I'll not be using 3C. I'll be only using the 2C AoE, the Thunderstorm, or whichever is gonna call. Okay, they are still not dead, so oh well. Okay, we'll be definitely blasting them off on this turn. So Shuffle now have no skills, and if Archanfel is running low on energy, right now we don't have force field. We'll need him to we need to retreat our allies, because the boss will be able to attack us. So this is a same pattern. It's a dry and repetitive method, so you just have to understand how this gimmick works, and you don't have to really just follow my video all the way. You just need to understand the gimmick on how we're gonna play it, and that's it. So okay, once Archanfel runs low on energy, you let him go to sleep. As long as he has a lot of energy, just keep casting the force field. So any one of you who has rank 6 or rank 5 to rank 6 Archanfel is gonna be even easier and more steady. So just gonna reduce the CD of anyone that you want to use them for attack. So in this turn we will be using Shuffle because the enemies are coming close, and we definitely want to prepare her. You can choose to either 3C or retreat, because she can definitely tank one hit from the boss itself. I tried it. So okay, I think the safe option this turn round, we still have some turns, so okay, I'm gonna use Ghost in the Shell to either retreat or I can attack. I don't think the enemy can reach out to me, so I'm gonna just at most finish out the one closest to us. So, okay, let me have a look. Okay, I'll just finish off this Lancer and attack it at a range where the boss will not be able to attack me. Okay, so okay, just choose to open faction buff, we'll just retreat. Okay, so probably this is a great turn to do the skill reset, and also at the same time to trigger the Awakener's talent to bind and slow the enemies so they will not be able to get close to us in such a short time. And I will be using this swapping skills to try to gain or speed up the energy gaining process for summoning Boulder, okay, whichever. Then the X Guyver unit is going back to Awakeners. Okay, so this time around, this turn is gonna be a very great turn because all enemies is gonna be in the AoE range of Shuffle-Nails. I mean the summon minions, and at the same time Archanfel can cast his force field ability, so we don't have to worry about the enemies getting close to us, and we are able to summon boulders too, so that's great. So with boulders around, there's no CD for our offensive skills, which is pretty good. So okay, I'll be only going through until turn 8. After turn 8, we are kind of on our own. It depends on the RNG and for the damage that we'll be dealing and the type of debuff we will be giving the enemies. And the RNG I'm talking about actually refers if we can finish this match, we can finish off the boss within 12 turns or not. Yeah. Because at this stage right now, at this point, we're actually quite stable. The game is not a big threat because all we need to do is just keep killing the boss, and there will be no minions around eventually. It's alright, no minions, no enemies near the boss. We'll be spamming our 3C, and as you can see the damage we do, only one crit, so too bad. And we'll be saving the binding abilities for the minions, so we'll save it. So right after this turn, we're kind of on our own because we'll not be that fast enough to summon boulders within 12 turns. However, we'll be able to summon boulders after turn 12. So if you want to ignore the complete the game, the 12 turn rewards, feel free to drag the game a little. Of course, I'm trying to aim for all the rewards and show you guys that it's possible, so let's do it. Okay, again, this is likely a bad RNG because the demon unit is spawning on the right side of the machine. If it's on the left side, it will be better later on because as it moves closer, our AoE will be able to damage it even faster. We don't have to be worried about our positions where we are at. Okay, not bad, not bad. This time around the AoE, the 3C damage deal is quite good. Okay, managed to finish off the boss. So we only have 2 life left. So right, we will bind the demon unit. The only great thing about this bad RNG, which I'm gonna call it, is because the demon unit is on the right side, spawn on the far right. The next turn, or this coming turn, when it moves down, it will still be quite far away from the boss. So Awakeners 3C will be able to hit the boss directly. But even if it's close, it will be better because the rest of the other characters can spend their AoE and kill it off. Just 2 Heaven Sanctuary will be able to 1 to 2 Heaven Sanctuary will be able to kill off the demon unit. So yeah, no biggies. As you can see, because the enemy is standing on the far right, boulders attack, the follow-up fixed damage attack only kill off once the enemies on the left, the machine unit, and not the demon unit. So pros and cons, pros and cons. So yeah, 3C again, and with boulders gone, you can see the 3C damage deal is very low. So we do not have enough turns to get him back, and that's it. So okay, from there's the last 4 turns left. We are kind of on our own and just gotta be careful on how to attack and fight enemy. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and watch to the end for the characters and item builds I'm gonna share with you. And if you like it, do give it a like and subscribe for this video. This is Kami. Thank you guys and good luck.
この果てしない大地に舞い降りたらグリーサ僕を連れて進め答えは てしない大地に舞い降りたらグリーンさ僕を連れて進め